light that's coming directly behind us from right there. So.
Oh, was that your mission?
That is my mission because it washes out the frame. Look, this is solar bread with that peanut butter, and I put salt and cinnamon on it.
Mr. Professor Nuts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because there's only a little bit left, and I was just like, ooh, that seems like would be good. And then I was like, salt makes everything better, and then let's just throw some cinnamon on there to be crazy.
Well, see what it's about.
My mouth feels supposed to go. Tastes like fall.
Is it salty too?
Mm-hmm. In a good way, though. You know?
Yeah, no, I could imagine. Everybody likes a little sprinkling of salt. It was in Redmond's. You put that on everything.
I really can't talk. My teeth are stuck together.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm having peanut bread right now. It's not toast because, you know,
toast it.
I didn't toast it. I only require toast with butter and jam.
Wait, that's the difference for you?
Yeah, like I would never put peanut butter on toast. You know people put peanut butter on toast? I wouldn't do that. But I can just eat regular old untoasted bread with peanut butter on it. Now, granted, I can eat a peanut butter and jelly, but I love toast with melted butter and jelly. But to be honest, I could also do regular bread with room temperature butter and jelly too. Like I just love bread. That's the thing.
Is that it? I love what's on the bread.
In any form, I love bread.
Bread's just a vessel for the thing that's on it.
No, I appreciate it all together. Like,
I mean, it's great. Like,
don't get me wrong. This peanut butter is good, but I would much rather have it on bread than like scoop it with a spoon out of the jar.
Oh, no, exactly. That's what I said. It's a vessel for the thing that's on it. Yeah, no. In my mind, I mean, unless you talk to like a baker and you get like fresh baked bread like right across the corner or right down the street, I'm just like, give me. Well, that's how I am with most of my sandwiches though, like the pulled porks and the. You
would just rather have the meat on it. No,
I'm just like, bun.
I like all of it.
Get out of here! Just give me all this meats. But like when you have a schmear, I see when I think of because you really don't toast peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Nope. You know what I mean? But you do butter and jelly on toast. That's a nice little irony about it all. I like that.
But hey, there were some days as a child I remember taking room temperature butter and just spreading it on bread, like butter sandwich. Yeah. Except it would just be an open faced butter sandwich. That's just a slice of bread with butter on it. Well, but I have always, since keto, I've discovered it more, but I've always liked the flavor of butter. Now, there is a difference in the flavor of like real grass-fed butter versus like regular butter at the store. Because normally, in my opinion, it never tasted like anything until it was melted or it added to something. But now I could eat spoons of butter. Like it tastes so good. I wouldn't, but I could. Because I appreciate the taste of butter so much.
No, I understand. I definitely been around it my whole life. We cook with butter all the time. So.
No.
I never like just ate a stick of butter or nothing like that, but like you can smear it
I never have either, but
you can smear it on a half a toast.
Yeah, see, I would put it on toast or I put it on like a potato or something, but like I never really, the flavor of butter by itself is never really what stood out to me. But now I love butter.
All our side dishes. We're making green beans, butter, make spinach, butter. We're making, corn or some type of
butter,
black eyed peas. Butter.
Woo, I've never had black eyed peas before. Good morning, Aaron. Hi, Tammy. Good morning, Barbara. Beth says, work, 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 work.
Good morning,
Good morning, Dama. Hi, Erica. Let me see. Good morning. Dre says, good morning. On my way to work, but I am watching. Good morning, Dre. I'm glad that you're here. Ross is here. Says, good morning, Whack fam. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Miss. How are you How are you today? Doing great. I went for a walk today, so.
Yay.
Gail's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. I left you a comment last night's live because you missed it. In last night's live? On last night's live? Tell me it again, because clearly I did miss it. Chris said bread made from peanuts. No, not peanut bread, exactly. But Chris said, I haven't put anything on toast in years. You don't need to. No one needs keto bread in their life. That's all I'm saying. But Latanya's here. Good morning. Good morning, JJ.
Yeah, it's just a nice treat.
Oh, Aaron said peanut butter on toast with honey. See, now I was this close to adding sugar-free syrup to this, like peanut butter and syrup sandwich, but like I don't need to put peanut butter on toast. That sounds weird to me. Beth says peanut butter and jelly on toast was my morning breakfast before keto. So interesting. Chris said, I'm with Richard. Bread is just to hold stuff you actually want. No, I want the whole thing.
Unless you live downstairs from a baker.
Don't get me wrong. I can do the whole sub in the tub and things like that, but I actually like the bread as well.
I got you.
Jay just said, is that Sola bread? Yes, it is. This is Sola bread. This is the last loaf that we have, right?
In the house.
Yeah, and then he has one Sola bun in the freezer, but that's his hot dog bun. I'm not touching that.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so well, I mean, if you want to give it to me, I will. We got hot dogs. Okay, never mind. So yeah, after that, no more bread substitutes for a while because we just don't need them. You know, we have to go out of our way to figure out like, what am I going to make with this bread? Like, we don't need that in our everyday lives. So Lisa said toast with butter is one of my favorite foods. Top 5. So simple, but so good. I miss it. Good morning, y'all. You right. And all right. Sola, in my opinion, Sola bread, all of the keto breads in the market today, they give me that exact same feeling, which I'm just like, I don't need this then. Like, I don't need, this is just fake food once again, but it's good. It's better than nothing. My whole thing is these type of products for me are for people who will never cheat on keto again, you know, who will never eat something that has the word sugar or, you know, in it again. But they're the junk food version of that, you know? Like people say all the time, Oreos are vegan, you know? You can down all the Oreos you want to and still be eating a vegan diet, but that doesn't mean they're healthy. These breads and things like that are keto, but that doesn't mean they're healthy. So don't do it.
Yeah. Or I'm a bigger proponent of moderation. Like once in a while, once every month. Well, I'm saying you don't have to, if you kind of like for me, like the BLTs I make kind of would be silly without the bread. I can't just pick lettuce and tomato. And be like,
you literally can. That's like a lettuce burger. If you craft the lettuce in a right way, you can put the tomato in bacon in the lettuce and have a lettuce wrap burger. That's what we do. That's what we do.
We is who?
People on the keto diet.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm more of a burger in a bowl, but if I got the actual lettuce wrap, then you can hold it.
Well, burger is a different thing. For me, mentally, it just mentally feels better to have a piece of bread in between BLT. I don't want a lettuce wrap BLT.
It mentally feels better for me to have bread all the time.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
All the time. See, that's where we differ.
Rebecca said I can have jelly only. Yeah, I can do, if I was doing toast, I could just do butter and jelly.
Yeah, see, you overdose too fast. See, me, I would take the bread and stretch it over a month. You eat it in 3 days.
Chris said, I deliberately didn't ever put butter on anything. I didn't want to like butter because it's bad for you, right? You're right. I've gone the other way now. You're right. Butter on everything.
Oh, wow.
Well, I was watching.
Believing that, Chris, huh?
Yes, I was watching once again, Matt and Mega from Keto Connect, and they were just talking about, and Chris and Miriam, was it you guys just talking? Oh, it was you guys, right? How butter is the best fat for you or something like that, or like it's the most complete fat, the best fat for keto. Tell me a little bit about that. But I was like, finally, because to be honest, butter, I could just use butter for everything for the rest of my life. You know, sans where you need like EBOO, but I don't feel like going out of my way to get duck fat and beef tallow. I don't need that stuff. They're good, but I don't ever need to cook with them.
I got you.
Anything that I would ever have in that stuff, I could have in butter.
Since you have an easier way to just buy the butter you already buy.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out of your way.
I don't have to go out of my way to buy something else.
Makes sense. Exactly. But the other stuff have different types of flavor.
They have different types of flavor that I don't require in my life. But the good thing is butter is also good for you. Like, like nutritionally.
I mean, my household, we had butter growing up my whole life. So
Kathy said, good morning, Wack fam on snooze time. I'm glad that you are here. See, we were a country crock family, I don't know if it was just for the tub so that we could reuse them afterwards.
No, we had a couple.
But yeah, we definitely had that. I can't believe it's not butter spread.
We had the blocks of butter that's when my mom started baking.
Yeah, and we were a very margarine family. Yeah, we were a Betty Crocker like margarine. So somebody did an experiment, or they said something where like margarine is only one molecule away from plastic or something like that. And I was just like, oh,
margarine is the American cheese of American cheese.
Yeah, I know, right? Of butter. Sylvia here says, good morning, all the way from Wyoming. What is that? Mountain time or Central? Glad that you're here. That's it. I preferred country crock before keto over butter. Now butter all day. Yeah, I never preferred one over the other. You think that one is healthier for you than the other.
Like yellow spread. Just like
exactly. Let's see.
Especially
Kelly said
growing up.
peanut butter on hot toast makes peanut butter nice and melty. Yeah, that is true.
But whoever does like it's such a. I mean, now it might be a no, but back in the day, you never. PB&J. Nom, 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 nom,
Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Rhonda. Lisa said, remember I said I wasn't a bar person yesterday? I had that pumpkin spice and I'm a changed person. Are you talking about that pumpkin spice Stoker bar? Yeah. Which bar? Yeah, Stoker bar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stoker bars are amazing. Look, I don't know how they do it, but Stoker bars are basically just ground up almonds, but they make them taste like whatever they say. Like I had the birthday cake Stoker bar once. It was birthday cake and delicious. It was so good. And I was just like, oh my God, this is delicious. Mom is here. Rashana says Grand Rising and happy Thursday. Hashtag Whack Fam. How's everybody today? I'm on my way to police car emoji. So I'm assuming work, the office.
Using caravan somewhere?
JJ said, Lisa, I ate the pumpkin spice Stoker bar too yesterday. It was so good. Yeah, Stoker bars are my jam. I absolutely love that.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I absolutely do love that. Dee is here from the car. Lisa said, Autumn, do you have a discount code for Stoker bars? No, I do not. Does anyone know if anyone has discount codes for Stoker bars?
Get on the horn.
Yeah, but no, unfortunately, I don't have any. So it's really good. Chris said, Richard, you got to try making chaffles with one of the packets of Keto Chow. 6 eggs, 1 cup mozzarella, 1 serving of Keto Chow. Okay, by serving, do you mean like a packet? Okay, not like a scoop or a teaspoon from the packet?
I mean, I guess, would it matter the flavor?
I would like, maybe, would that work with the spicy taco? Because like spicy taco chaffle buns sound like it would be delicious. So, okay. So Chris says, yes, Dr. Michael Eads, a new hypothesis of obesity here on YouTube. He talks about how C16 fats are the best fats for keto-based science, math, and keto based on science, math, and physics. Yes, and butter is a C16 fat, apparently. I'm here for it. So JJ said, time to roll out of bed to do these squats. I know, right? Me and Mom went walking 4 miles today, but I've yet to do my squats. I've got to do 200 today, and I'm getting them in. Yes, I am. So I am. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds amazing.
Chris said Wyoming is in mountain time, 7:41. Well, I'm glad that you guys are joining us.
Wyoming.
Yes.
Beautiful country.
Yes.
I've only seen it
exactly that we've seen through. Exactly. Mom says, ooh, Keto Chow chaffles. Yes. Have you used the chaffle irons that I gave you? Exactly. I bet not.
No, she did.
Chris said serving equals 1 single meal packet or 1 scoop. Okay. From a big bag of Keto Chow. The spicy taco makes an amazing chaffle that you can use for that BLT. Oh, that sounds good. Instead of bread. It sounds spicy. But you said the spicy taco wasn't spicy. It has the flavor of spice, but not like a heat, like a spice. I would add hot sauce to it. Now I'm thinking as buns. Rebecca said, hey, Autumn, guess what they have at McDonald's now? If you're talking about them spicy nuggets, I know. Like every time we have a McDonald's right at the end of the street where I live. And every time I ride by, it says now has spicy nuggets. And I'm just like, don't torture me, McDonald's. That's definitely like a cheat day. I'm just going to try them to see what they're about. They're probably not going to be as spicy as I want them to be, but at least I will have said, I tried them. I don't need them,
It's spicy tempura.
Because that's generally what happens with all this stuff, you guys, is we build it up and we put it on a pedestal. And then when we have it, it just lets us down. And it really just makes us not want to have it anymore,
Well, the kids don't ever put it on pedestals.
Yeah, well, we can't help it.
No,
like we
can a little bit.
I mean, we recognize that that's what we do, but like it's not. I can't help the fact that I really want to try those spicy nuggets, and I think like, I bet they taste delicious. Like I can't. That's what I'm saying. I have to actively steer myself away from that.
No, I learned early on.
JJ said they are not spicy.
Disappointed all the time.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think.
I used to get disappointed all the time. Train yourself, like what?
But I honestly liked McDonald's regular nuggets. So, I wouldn't be too upset if these were just a slightly spicier version of those. But yeah, I'm not expecting my mouth to be on fire because nothing ever does.
They're okay.
You've had the spicy nuggets?
No, just the nuggets.
The regular nuggets? General. Yeah, I haven't had regular chicken nuggets in so long.
Like the French fries. Good old sugar boil. Nothing makes a potato better than a good old sugar
Now,
boy.
McDonald's French fries are just plain delicious. Like,
it's like a casino. They've designed them that way.
Yeah, exactly. It is definitely some food science figuring out how to make you love them more.
Mad science.
You're right. Yeah, look at all these winks.
You saw those?
Yeah, even in there. That was really good. You're so cute. Look at your little outfit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes I just be forgetting what he looks like sometimes, you guys. I gotta stand back and just be like, oh my God, who did I marry? JJ said, I guess you got to make sure you get the hot sauce with them. I know, if you have to get the hot sauce with them, then what's the whole point? So D said, never liked margarine, always tasted fake to me, but my parents sure loved using those tubs like Tupperware. Exactly, right? Yep. I like the taste of margarine, but you know.
I mean, when you're young, you don't even notice the difference.
Exactly.
It's like until you hit the older ages when you start.
When you can buy your own butter, you know.
Yeah, and when you know what you're ingesting. Like, when you single digits, early teenager.
Yeah.
You just eat anything that's around.
You know, Matt and Mega said something that was that, you know, I find really interesting, but they were like, you know, the biggest danger to the human diet at this point in life is not sugar. It is like vegetable oils. It's like the fake hydrogenated oils that we now use, because they were like, if you think back in time, maybe the average American eats, or maybe the average human, probably just American, eats like 30 times the sugar that they ate 10,000 years ago, you know? So that might seem like a large, you know, difference, but these hydrogenated or these vegetable oils did not exist 10,000 years ago. So we can't even compare it. Like, we're not even eating food that was available back then, you know? So,
I think
and the fact that it's in everything.
I think our generation is the guinea pigs of it all. You know? I think fast food got invented around massive fast food, around the 70s, 80s or something like that. Like when you start being chained and just made in factories and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a generation.
Yeah, the agricultural industrial revolution. Yeah.
So we'll see the other side of that coin here.
Yeah.
Soon.
So
we're seeing it now.
Miriam's here. Says, morning, everyone. Autumn and Richard, are you having a great day? We are having a great day. How did you know? To be honest, it's better now that you're here.
Exactly.
But it was pretty good before.
No, but I mean, as a kid growing up, they always sold convenience. Convenience.
Exactly.
As a parent, you're like, I need convenience.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Buy that. So growing up, everybody, other than my household, because my parents were special, just stopped and got fast food all the time. And just give me a burger combo and this combo, not knowing what the heck you're putting in your mouth.
Yeah.
Until we actually, 20 years later, we did research.
But, you know, the fact that, like, all of these, you know, it really makes me upset that, like, all of these mayos and salad dressings and things like that, even when they say olive oil, you know, like, or avocado oil mayo, the very first ingredient is still soybean oil. You know, it's like all these bad oils.
This one's like organic.
Yeah.
Organic soybean.
Exactly. Still soybean oil.
You have to see this factory that's organic.
Chris said, I was thinking you could taste the spicy nuggets and just spit them out, but only a crazy person does that. You're right. Then I remember I have for test batches of Keto Chow. Yes, but if you're testing something over and over and you're tasting it purely for utility, that makes sense. I would not be tasting the spicy nuggets purely for utility. I would want to enjoy them. I would want to enjoy them as well.
A reaction?
Chris said, I have to try this morning that I have to taste, but I can't actually drink because of my weird experiment thing. Banana, orange, cream, raspberry, cheesecake, strawberry.
Nice.
Those sound good, but you're not doing,
especially for me,
the experiment with them. I know, right? That's a lot of fruit flavors.
You would not like.
I wouldn't want that.
Me on the other hand, sign me up.
Jessica said, morning, Autumn. My funds are set aside for a Halloween themed work bandana for my dog. Oh my God. Absolutely not. Like,
it's on. It's on.
I just cut Milton and Madeline's bandanas off a couple of days ago because I was just like, gosh, they've had these from the groomers for like months. It's probably, who knows what sort of dirt is tracked on there. Matreya said, I made hot sauce yesterday, used the Instant Pot, and woo, the entire house is a little overly spicy smelling. There was a good bit of coughing.
Like
Matreya, it is so funny that you mentioned that, because I was thinking, like, am I gonna have to make my own hot sauce for next week for clean keto? I don't know if it's in the Instant Pot or like on the stove or whatever.
Like a massive amount.
But like I I was reading the ingredients of like Tapatio, my favorite hot sauce, and it has like 5 ingredients. And I'm just like, but that's more than I said I was going to eat, you know, but like, just, I don't want to make my own hot sauce. But see, no, that is something that I would make my own of because I do need hot sauce. Like getting back to the oils and stuff, that is something that I'm really working on, replacing in my diet. Like I'm so glad that I've learned how to make my own mayo and chipotle mayo and things like that, because that is really the largest source of that oil that I would have. Yeah. And so now that I can have like better, like for me, oils like, olive oil and things like that, it really does make me feel better about, that stuff, because I do want to try to cut it from my diet, but real talk, it's nasty. So at least everything that I bought in the store. So, I'm glad that I made a version at home that I like. So
going homemade.
Yes, Rosalind said those oils cause so much inflammation. Exactly. They're just not natural. Yeah.
The human body is showing you.
Yeah, Lisa said that's why I will continue to make my own condiments taste so much better, worth the extra work and time. It really is.
You're right.
And especially when you can make them taste exactly how you want them. It's a game changer right there.
Spicy one over here.
So yeah, I know, right? Matreya said yes, homemade hot sauce is delicious. I need a recipe. I'm gonna have to look for that. Let's see.
Make homemade pepper spray.
Chris said, speaking of crazy experiments, one of the tests I did was using grapeseed oil. Why? Despite having blood ketones of 4.5 to 5.5, the inflammation from the seed oil made my plantar fasciitis come back after 2 days. Yeah, like it's just no bueno.
That's a heck of a test.
Jessica said, does the number of ingredients matter if you know that they're clean? See, that's where I'm kind of going with, like, is it just a purely number of ingredients thing, or is it the quality of the ingredients that are in there? I'm still wrestling with that. Okay, I'm going to go get my Tapatio. Okay.
Read it on national television.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Her and this Tapatio, guys. It has 5 clean ingredients. Let's see. Everybody's just talking amongst themselves.
This is Tapatio.
Tapatio's back.
The ingredients are water, red peppers, salt, spices, garlic, acetic acid, xanthan gum, sodium benzoate as a preservative. See, I just didn't like it toward the end there. Just like,
did we fall off there?
Yeah, like water, red pepper, and salt. It was okay with me. Spices, I was like, would like to know more. Garlic is okay. But then like acetic acid, xanthan gum, these things aren't bad for you. They're just like chemicals, So it's just like, I don't know.
Just the thing.
Chris said to Rebecca, did you hear that they're doing a remake of The Witches, the one where they're turning kids into mice? Why did I just watch the trailer for that yesterday? And I was like, no. Yeah, no, it's I watched it on Netflix, but it might be coming out on Disney, not Netflix. I watched the trailer on YouTube. I don't know where they're releasing it, but it has Octavia Spencer, it has Anne Hathaway.
I think I did see
and that. I was just like, oh no, like I'm not here for them turning them kids into mice like that. So I was just like,
story,
apparently it is a story. I don't know the original story, so
we just don't like mice.
I just don't like mice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't like kids movies as well.
There we go.
JJ said, I got a tub of plain Greek yogurt. I was initially putting it on my face, but now I need to figure out what sauce to make with it. Putting it on your face, like it's like skincare.
Oh, wow.
Joe Ray said, I think if the ingredients are clean, you're good. It counts as clean to me. I know, right? So I'm just gotta figure out.
Well, you had us to that benzonium concentrate.
And yep, that exactly.
That's what it was.
Miriam said, ew, I hated that witches show. It gave me nightmares. Like I don't need to see it after watching that trailer. I had to cut it off. So yeah. So
oh my gosh, you're so silly.
Oh, okay. Chris said the new Witches is coming out on HBO Max. That's good for them. Exactly.
Thank you.
Linda said, I noticed Enlighten has new desserts out, small cheesecakes and frozen treats, all keto. Yeah. We probably won't get any of that in Louisville. Like, I don't know. We barely have Enlightened in certain places as it is. And so those new,
the newest
like dessert type things that aren't strictly ice cream, I don't know if we're going to get. I did see where Rebel is releasing some new flavors in Target. So that's pretty awesome. And so they're rolling out at a limited number of Targets now. And then they're going to try to expand it in the future. But there is a Target near us that is going to have it. So I'm excited about that. So, but yeah, I mean, I saw that those things looked kind of expensive from what everyone was saying. But hey, if pre-made things are your like jam, go for it. Beth said, yeah, Linda, the reviews are good, but the cheesecakes are expensive. That's what I heard.
There we go.
Maitreya said, I just used EVOO from Costco. Got plenty of that. Garlic and a little onion sauteed in the bottom of an Instant Pot. Then add water and the chilies you like. Wear gloves when you cut up the chilies. Interesting.
Sounds about right.
That's something I could get behind. So it's just it's like an oil. But see, hot sauce normally doesn't have a lot of calories in it, right? I feel like a olive oil based hot sauce would have a lot of calories. Yeah, like there's 0 calories in this. Well, because it's mostly water at that point.
I was gonna say, and this is factory made.
That's why they have to use xanthan gum to thicken it back up. Maitreya said toss in a little water and some lime juice if you need a little sweetener. Add that and a splash of apple cider vinegar. Oh, now I feel like we're going to barbecue sauce. That sounds good.
I know, right?
And then you put it in the pressure cook for only like 2 minutes. Oh wow, that is crazy.
That's how you cook.
Yeah, that's how you make some hashtag hot sauce.
Levels of flavor.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a fan of that.
And then the chilies, depending on which ones you use, turn with the spice level.
Yes, I love it.
Some habanero.
Scotch bonnet.
Or that.
I don't really. I've had habanero flavored stuff before, but it's never really been that hot to me. So I just feel like they're putting it on there for the shock factor. Then I'm not saying that habaneros aren't hot to me. I'm saying that the sauces or the things that I've had, we're probably just putting them on there as like a shock factor than actually
most of the time, if you notice, they always try to tamper them with a fruit. Most habanero stuff is like a mango or a like blueberry.
Yes,
like
exactly.
That's how you counterbalance.
Chris brings up a good point. The serving size on hot sauce is less than a gram, so everything will round down. You're right. I mean, pretty much exactly.
There you go.
Oh, Jessica said the EVO. Oh, it's just to saute the onions. Don't use much. Oh, got it. Okay. Gigi said Matt Kroger here has the Good to Go bars, $2.80 for a tiny bar. Yeah, that stuff is really expensive. That's why I don't keep it in the house a lot. And that's also why I like the Keto Crate to deliver it to me randomly.
That is very true.
Yeah, as I for those snacks, because I ain't buying them.
Love the convenience.
Yes.
Sitting at home.
Oh, Jessica said, did y'all see Rebel has ice cream sandwiches now? I did not. That would be a game changer. I loved me a sandwich. And Richard would try to tell you that he would just scoop out and eat everything in the middle, but the sandwich is my favorite part too.
Sandwich. I can do the ice cream sandwich because the layer on that is so thin, it's negligible. The ice cream is so much. I can do the ice cream sandwich and eat the whole thing.
Yes.
Because its way is like
the ratio is a lot thinner. Yeah. It's more of like a crisp.
If it was half and half, then we would have a
crisp wafer. Yeah, that makes sense. No wonder you loved those mega stuffed Oreos. Because it's like you don't like the outside, you just like the stuffing part.
There you go.
That really didn't click with me till just right now. I'm like, why are you obsessed with these big mega stuffed Oreos? Just eat but I like the chocolate outside.
It wasn't even the mega stuff, it was the extreme. That's even bigger than the mega stuff. The extreme is the most. It's like that much icing.
Maitreya said, I saw that. I had a wild eating day for my spouse's birthday, so it'll be a while before I can have something like Rebel. Where did you see it at? Like, and is it right next to the ice cream itself, or was it in a different section?
Target.
So, yes. Chris said, Jessica, I'm not finding that on their store on Instagram. Exactly. Like, are they just new? What's going on?
I know, right? You got some inside secrets.
Jessica said, man, as a kid, I crushed those cheap ice cream sandwiches. Oh, you're right. And like see, I'm the type of person, I held the sandwich in one spot for so long as I was eating it that like the chocolate wafer bit got imprinted on my fingers and stuff like that. I absolutely love it.
Well, I didn't never hold it that long, but I would always move it. But I think to do natural, it always just stuck.
That said, I like the cookie of the Oreos and scrape out the stuffing. Now. I eat both of it. I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to Oreos, but I don't, like he dislikes the outside.
I can do it, but it has to go together. I can't just like have all the ice and then like 7 or 8 cookies over there. Oh,
Maitreya says, P.S. if you like super hot, yes, I do. Mission Meats made a jerky with reapers. Ooh, it gave me tears, and I'm a crazy spice lover. Ooh, now that sounds like something I could get behind.
You like a jerky?
I do like a jerky. I don't like a meat stick. You're right. JJ said, make keto chow chaffles, put ice cream in the middle, and voila. Oh, you got you an ice cream sandwich. That sounds good. That does sound like a good idea.
You can make a chaffle flat.
Exactly. Yeah. I wouldn't mind the actual texture and thickness of the actual chaffle itself. You know you would. I know. But my sweetheart, he would just eat the ice cream. That's
I know, right? It's
like
that's just
no. No, all the flavors from all the other stuff.
No, you're right. If you have like a deeply flavored chocolate, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. That's just like cookies and cream.
Tanya says, good morning, everyone. Late, I was handling some business, but glad I got to make it. Well, we're glad that you're here too. So that makes me happy. Yesterday was a fasting day, but as I told you guys on #Black Wednesday yesterday, I had coffee, which, hashtag no regrets. I'm totally I feel great about that, but we did also discuss some good alternatives like a seasoned salt water or like a chicken broth or something, because I do recognize that I was using the coffee mainly for the warmth element. Don't get me wrong, it was sweet, chocolatey, and tasty. That was good, I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna see if I can substitute that and keep my calories down. So and take it in a savory direction. There we go. Yes. Jory said, I love spice too. We buy Dynamite roasted hatch chilies by the bushel and keep them in the freezer to use all year round. I don't even know what those are, but that sounds amazing. So, exactly.
Oh, spice.
I know.
Spice to the max.
Okay, so I did not exercise yesterday because you remember I forgot to do those squats. That's why I have to do 200 today, and I really am going to do 200 today. But I was pretty pleased to step on the scale and weigh 174.6. That's a loss of 2.8. I was like, why couldn't it just be 174.4 so I can lose 3 pounds? But, what's 0.2 pounds? Exactly. That was just me wanting everything to be round. But this is good. I feel good about this. I feel good about just my eating moving forward for the rest of the month. Next week starts the clean eating challenge with Nicole Burgess from Sunday to Saturday. So that's when I'm doing it. So I really don't know what I'm going to be eating. Probably my same diet now, just taking out all of the processed stuff and adding in eggs and bacon. So nice. Yeah. So and then swapping out all of the bad sweeteners with just pure stevia or monk fruit, and the liquid sweeteners. Nice. So no more skinny syrups, at least for next week, and things like that. But I can and no more sucralose. But I will have the skinny. Or I will have the Lakanto liquid monk fruit sweetener. Nice. I'm also not going to have any soda that's not Zevia. So no soda sweetened with aspartame or sucralose or anything like that. So I'll be having Zevia. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Miriam said, I'll do 200 squats with you today. That's amazing. Let's check in tomorrow. Okay. But I'm going to do it. All right. #accountability partner. Absolutely. Let's see. I am, Chris said at Miriam, I'll watch you do any number of squats. #married with 6 kids. I know, right? I'm going to have to do them out of Richard's presence. He'll get distracted. So, Matreya said, I'm not going to do 200 squats. It's not personal. I just hate them. I'll do the kettlebell leg workout though. That's good. So yeah, if you can do something like that. Squats are actually my favorite leg muscle, my leg workout to do, doing them with weights and making them super challenging annoys me and I don't like it. But if I can literally do probably 500 squats in a day with just my body weight because they're not challenging for me. I absolutely love it. Let's see. Beth said Google enlightened ice cream sandwiches. Instacart has them, but I don't know where exactly. There's a lot of things that are on Instacart, but oh, we don't service your area. I've tried that too with all the different Halo tops too. The closest one was in Indianapolis. So Kathy said, I'll do lots of squats since I worked standing up. I'll just break into random squats. That's hilarious. That is amazing. That counts as exercise in my book. Miriam said, I'm going to do it. Yes. #accountability partner. I'm here for it. JJ said, I did 75 so far. My legs are hurting. Well, that means you only have 25 left because you were caught up on the day. So you only got to do 100. Good for you. Yes. Chris said, try doing squats while holding the amount of weight you've lost on keto. Hashtag perspective. Now that's right.
Wow.
Like I can't even do squats with like I just upped it to 30 pounds. That's crazy. But then I'd have to do squats with 50 pounds.
And that would be what you would normally
and almost 60 pounds. Like, look, I'm at the point when I get back to 172, that'll be 60 pounds lost. Like there's no way. I used to walk with my body. Wow.
Well, that's a
crazy. That is crazy. Wow. God, I'm just thinking now. I'm just thinking all over the place. Okay,
that's
but
amazing.
Sweetheart, did you remember we have to go to the store today?
Of course.
Yeah, we have to go to the store today because tomorrow I am painting the shop with Amber. And of course, that's the only day she could do it. And I was like, well, I normally go grocery shopping and meal prep on Fridays. And she was like, well, that's the only time that I have available. And I'd rather do it then. And I'm like, of course, that's when you'd rather do it. So, you know. I
also have to do work too. So it'll work out.
Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow, Richard has to work as well. So, yeah, exactly. Chris said, just carry on 2 or 3 frozen turkeys. Absolutely not. Don't get me started on the frozen meats that are already in our house that we don't have room for.
We need a frozen turkey or two.
No, absolutely not.
There we go today. Put it on the list. Frozen turkey.
JJ said, I read if you wear a weighted vest while walking, it burns more calories. I use a weighted belt to do my squats. Yes, it does. It's more challenging on your body.
It builds more muscle.
Yeah, because of the effect that the weight has on gravity and you having to move that around. Yeah.
It's basically like squats, only in everything
you do. It's building your muscle, yeah.
You wear that to work. Every time you go to the bathroom, you're squatting somehow.
Yeah, but also don't wear that all the time because then your body gets used to burning, or like thinking, I guess, that you weigh that much and then it'll like level off. You have to wear even more weights.
You keep challenging.
I know, right?
The stronger you get, the easier the exercises become. That's why you got to keep adding more challenges to it.
Lisa said Richard throws some melted turkeys. You mean thawed turkeys on the grill when she's done? I feel like there's going to be bones and all of that, and I just would want no part of that.
Off the bone.
No,
it's simple as getting a knife and going under the rib cage and just cutting it.
Now he knows all about bird anatomy. He's going to fillet some stuff under the rib cage.
That's all anatomy. Fish are the same way. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
I'm not buying it at all.
My gosh.
Okay, guys. That being said, we've got to get out so we can get back. Today was absolutely great. Really love talking to you guys. Don't forget, you can catch us here tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. And yeah, we'll be here a day.
Yeah.
Okay, have a great day, everyone. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.